Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I will show you how to download a normalized difference build-up index using Landsat 8 image and view it in ArcGIS. So now let's get started. Normalized difference build-up index. A normalized difference build-up index is a spectral index commonly used in remote sensing and satellite imagery analysis, including with Landsat 8 data. It is designed to highlight the build-up or urban areas in an image by exploiting the difference in the reflectance between the urban surfaces and non-urban surfaces like vegetation and soil. The formula for calculating the normalized difference build-up index using Landsat 8 data, that is NDBI, equals to shortwave infrared minus NIR divided by shortwave infrared plus NIR. So normalized difference build-up index, the value typically ranges from -1 to +1. So here the positive value indicates the build-up areas, that is closer to 1 indicates the build-up areas, and similarly the negative value, that is closer to -1, indicates the non-build-up areas like vegetation and soil. So how you can interpret the results? So high positive NDBI value corresponds to a dense urban area with an impervious surface like roads, building and pavements. And similarly, the low or negative NDBI value corresponds to a non-urban area such as a vegetation, water bodies and bare soil. So to calculate the normalized difference build-up index using Landsat 8 imagery, you will need to access the respective bands for the shortwave infrared and near infrared band from satellite data, and then apply the formula to each pixel to generate the NDBI image. Keep in mind that atmospheric correction and other pre-processing steps might be necessary to get an accurate results. So in Landsat 8, the relevant bands are typically for band 5 for shortwave infrared and band 4 for near infrared. Remember, the effectiveness of the normalized difference can vary based on the factors like the local conditions, scale of analysis and presence of shadow. So now let me get back to our Earth engine. So now to calculate the normalized difference build-up index and download our normalized difference build-up index in to our Google Drive and view it in ArcGIS environment, that is ArcGIS software. So now to calculate the normalized difference build-up index, first we need to import our Landsat 8 image into our Earth engine. So for that we defined a variable called L8 equals to EE.image collection Landsat LC8 collection 1 tier 1 top of the atmosphere. So next, to get a least cloud contaminated image, we define a variable called image 2020 equals to EE.image. So now we are using L8, that is our Landsat 8 image. This L8 represents our variable called L8, that is Landsat 8 image. So L8.filterBound points. So here the point refers to our region of interest. So you can able to visualize here, we defined a region of interest, that is in the name called variable called point. So we defined a polygon and defined the name of that polygon as a variable called point. So you can draw a polygon just by clicking this option called draw a rectangle. Just by clicking this, you will get an option to draw a rectangle over any part of your study region. And so for example, let me draw a rectangle over this part of the study region. So now you can able to visualize it, draw a rectangle over this part of the study region. So similarly, you can draw a study region over any part of the world and get the required image. That is, you can extract that part of the study region and you can visualize the urban area in that particular study region. So now let me stick to this study region. Now let me delete this. So now you can able to visualize it. So first you have to click this option. So it will be in bold color. You have to click this. Now it will be not bold color. Then after that, you got to click this particular study region and click this option called to delete this. So now I'm gonna stick to this particular study region. You can visualize it. So here, so to get a least cloud contaminated image, we defined a variable called image 2020 equals to EE.image. So L8 here refers to a Landsat 8 image, this particular variable. The filter bound, so L8.filterBound. So we're going to filter with a specific study region. So like this particular study region. So for that we define point. Point refers to this particular variable, the polygon with 4 vertices. So next we're going to filter with a specific timeline. So for that we are using dot filter date 2020 January 1, 2020 December 31st. So next, to get an image with the least cloud contaminated image, we define dot sort function. So cloud cover referring to our metadata referring to the cloud percentage. So in that we're going to select dot first function refers to. So in that we're going to select the first satellite image, which is a least cloud contaminated image. So for that we are using this first function. So to view the metadata of this particular satellite image, we define print image 2020 dot to float function. So in order to view our metadata properties of this satellite image, we define this particular statement. So next, to compute our normalized difference build-up index. So for that we defined a variable called B6. Here the B6 refers to our band 6 in Landsat 8 image. So image.2020.select B6. So here the B6 refers to our band 6 in Landsat 8 image, that is our short wave infrared. So image.2020.select, we are selecting from image 2020, that is our Landsat 8 image. In that we are selecting band 6. So similarly, we have defined a variable called B5, that is band 5 equals to image 2020.select band 5. So we are selecting band 5 from Landsat 8 image. So next, to compute our normalized difference build-up index, we define this formula, that is, let me show you that. So that is short wave infrared minus NIR divided by short wave infrared plus NIR. So we defined as a variable NDBI, normalized difference build-up index of 2020, B6 subtract B5 dot divide B6 plus B5 and rename as our layer name as NDBI. So that is represented as a normalized difference build-up index. And to view this result, that is to display this result, we define the map.center object image 2020 with a zoom level of 9. So we are referring to this particular image of image 2020 and setting to a zoom level of 9. And last, we have to define our visualization parameter for our Landsat 8 image. For that we defined, we have to define a visualization parameter for our NDBI image and as well as our Landsat 8 image. So for that we defined a variable called NDBI params, that is normalized difference build-up index visualization parameter. So we are sitting with a minimum value of -1 and to a maximum value of +1. So the positive value here indicates our build-up areas and negative here indicates the non-urban areas. So the color palettes here we are represented with starting from green, red and black. So next we have to define our visualization parameter for Landsat 8 image. For that we define a variable called visparam true equals to bands B4, B3 and B2, which is true color composite of Landsat 8 image. We are setting with a minimum value of 0 and to a maximum value of 3000 and the gamma value is ranging around 1.4. Next, to add this layer into our Earth engine, we define map.addLayer NDBI, that is normalized difference build-up index 2020, and here we define NDBI params. So NDBI param here refers to a visualization parameter, that is referring to this particular variable where we have defined our visualization parameter for our normalized difference build-up index and output the layer name as NDBI image 2020. So next, to add a true color composite of a Landsat 8 image, we define map.addLayer image 2020 visparams true. So referring to this particular variable called visparams true visualization parameter for true color composite and output the layer name as Landsat 8 image. And last, to export our normalized difference build-up index to our Google Drive, we defined export.image to our drive and with the image equals, that is NDBI image dot to float function. So description of this layer will be NDBI image 2020 polygon and the spatial resolution of this particular image is 30 meter. So we have using short wave infrared and we are using NIR, has a spatial resolution of around 30 meters. So for that we defined as 30. Here the region represents a region of interest. So it is represented as a point, that is represented as a variable point here, that is polygon. And max pixel level is 1:10^13. So now let us run this code. So go to this option called run script and click run script. So now let us visualize our normalized difference build-up index in our Earth engine and later we can visualize it in ArcGIS. So now we can able to visualize this part of the study region. So now let me add this to a satellite image. So now we can clearly able to visualize the major buildup areas in this study region. So now you can able to visualize here, this is the study region. So this part of the image, we're going to export this part of the image. So for that we define this particular boundary to this particular boundary, this polygon. So now let me show you that. So this is the part of the region we're going to export. So now let us visualize it. Let me zoom to this part of the region. So we can able to visualize this part of the region has a very high urban area, so you can clearly able to view that. So this is we can able to visualize it. So here let me turn on this normalized difference build-up index. So now you can able to visualize it. The build-up index has been clearly highlighted in the red color, red and black color. You can able to visualize it. So all the build-up areas in this particular study regions are getting highlighted in the color, in the red color. And similarly, let me show you the other part of the study region. So now you can able to visualize this part of the study region is also get highlighted. You can visualize the difference here. So now let me zoom into this particular region. So it has a very high urban areas, urban settlements. You can visualize it here. So below we have our satellite image. Over that we have our NDBI image, that is normalized difference build-up index. And similarly, let us view it in the other part of the study region. Let us show you that. So now let me zoom into this part of the study region. So now you can able to visualize it. So you can observe the settlement rates here. Let me show you that. So it is clearly gets highlighted in our build-up index. So now let us export this build-up index to our Google Drive and visualize it in our ArcGIS software. So now go to this option called task. And one more thing, you can also visualize here in the console section. You can visualize the different property of this image. So you can view the metadata property of this particular satellite image. So you can visualize the cloud cover, and you can visualize the datum, and you can see this ellipsoid. So there is a lot of metadata properties available. So in order to view that, you can just use this particular statement called print image 2020 dot float function. So float function is not actually necessary. So you can just type as a print image 2020. So now let me export this image to our Google Drive. So go to this task section. So you can able to visualize if I already have exported this particular image. So now let me run this once more. So click this option called run. So there is an unsubmitted task. Click this option called run to export our image. So now new window has been popped out saying initiate an image export. So to export this image, click this option called run. So here the time is getting highlighted here. You wait for some 2 to 3 minutes to getting exported to our Google Drive. So now we can able to visualize the image has been exported to our Google Drive. So now let me open our drive. So click this option called open in drive. So now let us visualize our image. So here you can able to visualize our NDBI image 2020 polygon, that is the image has been exported. So to download, right click this particular image and click this option called download. So now you can able to visualize here the NDBI image. So now let me rename this. So now let me save in this part of this folder. So now it is around 9.4 MB. So now let us visualize in our ArcGIS software. So now let me add our NDBI image into ArcGIS environment. So there is ArcGIS software. So for that, click this option called add data and click this option called add data. And we're going to select from my folder, that is NDBI new. So now let me add this image into our ArcGIS software. So click add. So now a window has been popped up saying create a permit for NDBI new.tif. So click S. So now let us visualize it. So this is our image, the part of the study region we have exported. So you can able to visualize it. Now let me show you that. So we can able to visualize here. We are exporting only this part of the study region. So it's just getting exported to our Google Drive. So now visualize it in ArcGIS. So here you can able to visualize our image. So this part of the study region represents our build-up areas. So let's add some color to this particular image. So go to this layer and right click and click this option called properties. So now let us select a color for this particular image. So you're going to select so now let me select this particular color. Now click OK. And now we can able to visualize the high red portion of the study region indicates the highest urban areas. So you can clearly able to visualize this part of the study region. So here, this part of the study region here indicates the very high urban areas. You can observe that. You can visualize the different road networks. You can also visualize the non-urban areas. That is, you can able to visualize the rivers meandering towards this urban areas. So now you can you have observed the urban areas. So now in this video I have shown you how to download the Normalized Difference Built-up Index in Google Earth Engine and visualize in ArcGIS. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel and give us a like.